Welcome everybody, welcome back to the channel. To be honest, I'm not really a fan of making this video. Yeah, but I feel that it should be made and hopefully it would help somebody else not make the same mistakes that I did. So yesterday I was doing some trim with my 10-inch miter saw slider, and the guard after my cut let go of the handle and the guard did not come down when the saw was all the way up, which it should. And the brake was engaging but not fully stopped yet. The piece I was cutting was moving. Not sure, I don't remember why I was doing certain things, but I ended up cutting my thumb. Now, it's nothing super serious. I will put pictures here of the cut and the stitches. I warn you now that the pictures are a little gruesome, so if you have a weak stomach, I would suggest not watching that part, and I will do it now. It was eye-opening, to say the least. So, more context. I've had the saw that's beside me right now. I've had it for, I'm gonna say at least 10 years, maybe even more. It's been a pretty good saw for the most part. The last 4 times I've used it, I was having issues bringing it down because the guard would get stuck, and the movable guard would get stuck on the casing of the saw blade itself, and it wouldn't come down. I had to fight with it. Then and there should have been a good indication. It's like, okay, either fix it or replace it. I did it, and the result is what you saw. Luckily, very luckily, the brake was engaging, and I think I might have gotten a dozen teeth through my thumb. Nothing got damaged other than flesh. This is a severe, well, it's not, it's a flesh wound, but it's deep. 7 stitches in all. You had to do some, it was kind of neat at that point to watch him and how they make these stitches, and that was kind of interesting. Eye-opening, this is severely. This saw that I have now is going to be retired. I am not using it, and I'm not selling it. I will show you the saw in a second. It is a brand that is made, well, I don't know where it's made, but it's sold in Canada, I believe, alone. But it has the same design as most other cheaper end saws. Now, mind you, I'm not sure that I'm going to replace it. I already have a 12-inch right there, and it works awesome. Not an issue with it. Well, dust collection. So I'm not actually sure if I'm going to replace it or not. I might. Maybe there's a sale, something that's a good brand. I want one that's a little more compact, so maybe a Makita with the rails on the side. I'm not afraid of the saws, not at all. Respect them, most definitely. Make sure your cuts are a little bit, yeah, secured. So this video is, how should I say it? I'm hoping that it would, these people, some people, I'm not saying anyone in general, when they go to yard sales and they see a miter saw, and it's like, ooh, you gotta be careful. They're selling it for a reason. Whether it's not working, whether something's wrong with it, I could go right now and sell this, no problem. Consciously, no. I do not want to do that. Yeah, so this is the end result right now. It's bandaged up, like it should be. I got 7 days for the stitches, then I get them out, and then probably, I would say, another week. So I'm out for 2 weeks, but this is extremely eye-opening as far as respecting your tools. You have tools that are spinning carbide blades at 3,000 RPM. I could easily have went through this whole thing. Easily. I'm extremely lucky and thankful for what I have. Sure, it's going to be inconvenient for 2 weeks. It doesn't really hurt unless I pull the stitches. So in that aspect, I'm fine with what I received. It's eye-opening, to say the least. So this saw is going to get dismantled. I am going to take it apart, and I am going to recycle what I can. I can't sell it consciously to somebody else. They have the same issue and something worse happens. I don't know if what would happen. Somebody loses a hand, somebody maybe a little more careless than I was. I'm usually not careless. I'm usually pretty safe, especially table saw. Miter saw is just as bad, but I'm usually pretty safe. So, yeah, I wanted to make this to, I wouldn't say warn, but it doesn't matter how old you are, how young you are, how many years you've been doing this. All it takes is one moment where you're distracted, or you're not paying attention fully to what you're doing. You're doing cuts and you're looking at something else, or whatever it may be, even the equipment. This is a combination of faulty equipment and carelessness. That's it. I can't blame the manufacturer because I've had this saw for so long. Not everything lasts forever. Yeah. So this, ouch. This is the saw in question. And like I said, it is like any other saw that is out there on the market. Same rough design. And the problem was, when you pull it down, you have to really yank it to get it to come down. And then sometimes, this is what happens. It got stuck. It didn't come down like it should have. Again, not blaming the manufacturer. I've had this thing for so long. I should have just replaced it. Again, I'm hoping that this video will inspire people to pay attention to their tools. Anything spinning, anything moving very fast. Bandsaw, table saw, drum sander, planer, joiner, miter saw, anything like that. Router. I had one incident in a router, this is quite a few years ago. I was doing a climb cut, and I didn't pay attention at the end, and it grabbed and it shot at the garage doors. I was super lucky, nothing happened to me. It just shot the piece. But I'm like, eye-opening. Respect your tools. Respect the situation and pay attention when you're doing stuff, because you only live once. So I'm hoping this video I'm not going to say helped. Well, yeah, I guess I could say helped prevent anything. Anyone that has like negative comments, don't even bother. I'll just delete them. There's no need for negativity on a video. I've made a mistake. I'm admitting I made a mistake. I don't need more people, well, you should have did this, this, and this, and this. I know what I should have did. Stuff happens. And I needed to pay attention a little bit more. So, hopefully this video gets shared. It should be shared. And I hope everyone has a good day. I will end it here. And that's all I got. Until next time. Bye for now.